Welcome to Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania! I will never get sick of that song. This is part 2 of whatever my thing is called. Playcation? Wrong one. I'm basically playing and reviewing, so a play review, I don't know. So here's the thing, this is not my original profile. I can prove that quickly.
Aiai.
First off, by showcasing that I don't have all the characters unlocked. I guess that's proof enough. However, I went out of my way before even doing this recording in order to buy one lousy thing. I think you can see it right there. I will be jumping, and I do have some extra bananas, coins, currency, whatever. That way, if I have to skip a stage, I will, because, guys, this is gonna be a grind. Not so much like it is in marathon mode, but still a grind for me. I do not want to get stuck on a particular level of story mode. I will do whatever I need to get through that level. I will slow down time, I will jump, and I will skip the level, swipe right, no regrets. I do have one regret, and that's that I already did this story mode one at a time. You can find the link down below. I'm going to move it to my VOD channel at some point. I tried to make a speedrun out of this. It failed. Let's just get right into it. Speaking of fails, or something different, remember that colorful, very animated, very ridiculous story mode for Super Monkey Ball 2? Yeah, this is the discount version. Enjoy! Here we go! It's the SMB show! Where all the monkeys are. Oh no! Until Dr. Boon, who's not even in the same rendering as the rest of the characters in this game, suddenly shows up. But Aiai's not gonna take it. His whole posse of monkeys plus Yan Yan and Doctor are gonna take him down. Yes, Yan Yan and Doctor are in this. So it's not any more things. Yay! Eepoo! What? Can we start? Nope, we're just going right into it. So, when I first did story mode, I spent the money to play the original music. Not this boppin' default music you are hearing right here and now. Now, I forgot to say one other thing before I jumped into this. For people who have played this game before and want to get the most out of it, missions. We have achievements and missions. And there are a bunch of them for story mode.
Ready? Go.
Stuff like collect a certain amount of bananas, get to the goal before a certain time, do it without, while still moving, like don't stop ever, stuff like that. Oh, wait. There's one more thing that I should do, and I'm so sorry I didn't do it earlier. But we want to make this kind of fun, yet challenging for me.
Ready?
So we're gonna throw one more curveball into the mix. So while you listen to this particular jingle that reminds me of a YouTube video, we're going to turn the accelerometer on. Now what does that do? Well, if you weren't listening, I'll show ya. It's tilt controls! It's freaking tilt controls! Now I'm only gonna do this for so long because there are certain levels where I don't want to get stuck doing that. But at least for the first beginning worlds, yeah, we're just gonna turn on tilt controls and make it that much more interesting for me.
Ready? Go!
I'm refusing to press the jump button right now. but if I need to, I will press jump. One of the things that I could try to do, although well, that's a good start. One of the things I could do is try to go for the secret goal, which would be right there. Perfect, you saw it.
Ready?
But I digress. Who needs to do any of that?
Fall out.
Dang it. Thought I was being oh so clever there, jumping over the platform I didn't hit with the button. Let's just get through this. Like I said, we've got a lot of levels to cover. We're basically seeing every single normal level from Super Monkey Ball, which you can find in Casual, Normal, Expert, aka Beginner, and Advanced. So, we got a lot of levels to cover. Plus, some of the bonus levels, the extra stages, not bonus, extra stages from those three modes. No. From Beginner. Just Beginner. Or Casual.
Ready?
One of them's coming up. Galaxy-Wiss, who always wants to argue with me about something, and I initiate the argument as well. That was nice. Says that some of these stages he thinks came from Deluxe. That they were not in his normal Super Monkey Ball 2 playthrough for story mode. And I say nay to that, nay! I do remember playing Conveyor Belt, whatever it's called, Conveyors, on Super Monkey Ball 2. And here's another thought. There's really not that much Deluxe in this game. When story mode's played on Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, you don't have a choice between 10 different stages. You have a choice between, it's either 15 or 20. And that's because they take stages from the original Super Monkey Ball and Deluxe stages created just for Super Monkey Ball Deluxe and puts them in story mode. With Super Monkey Ball 2 and this game's story mode, you have to beat 10 stages. You may have a choice, at least on Super Monkey Ball 2, not this game, of which stages you complete in which order, but you have to complete those 10 stages. Deluxe, you have way more stages to pick from, but you don't have to beat every single one of them. I know this because I watched a YouTube video, for some reason, of Deluxe mode, of Super Monkey Ball Deluxe Story Mode. Oh no! I felt myself tilting the wrong way. So I'm still using tilt controls if you really needed proof of that. Not giving up on it quite yet. You'll know when I give up on it, that's for sure. So next stage is gonna be... oh, wrong one. This is Curve Bridge. I guess Conveyors comes later. Oh wait, did I play Conveyors? I think I played Conveyors, I just glossed over it. Whoops, my bad. My bad, oh well. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. By the way, speak of story mode and just the game in general, this game in general, Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania does a whole lot of things right. There's a whole lot of color and charm to the game. However, if you've played the other Super Monkey Ball games, to a certain extent, that sucks. Then you may notice some things changed or absent from the original game. And I'm not just talking about... what am I talking about? Sometimes I don't even... I cannot. Nope. No. It's gone. It's gone. I'm sorry. Let me get to the point. like with story mode, for example, not only are the cutscenes dwindled down to a slideshow, which has its own charm, but it doesn't have the same charm as Super Monkey Ball 2, or if you want to argue it, Deluxe's story mode. But also the interface where you could choose which level to play and move the monkey on this grid to choose which stage you wanted to play. All absent from this game. That's not the only things absent from this game. I somewhat casually, but probably not even really, hinted that my thought on the party games of this mode isn't necessarily good. Now, I'm not saying every single party game is trash. There are some that far exceed what the original party games did. Like, this is the best way to play certain party games. But that is not the case with every single party game, or probably even half of them, to be honest. Because there's some things missing, or some things that have been changed from the original party games that does not sit well with me. But we're going to discuss all of that way later. But when I talk about changes, I'm not just talking about party mode and the story mode components. You'll see what I mean when we get to certain worlds. So, Aiai rescued all the bananas, but then Dr. Baboon came and said he loves girls. So now, since girls objected him, he's gonna blow up a volcano. A madman. Or madmon. Like monkey. Can we get that? SMB Show 2! Get used to these. This is exactly how it goes. They use the music from the Super Monkey Ball story, and then they do this little dance bit, which I can only believe is inspired by Pooh, that cutscene. Speaking of music, I really like the first track, the default track. As for this one, it's not bad. It's not bad, but I definitely feel like the first one is way more epic sounding. But at the same time, this fits. This music track that you're listening to right now for the volcano fits. Now, some of you may be asking, but probably not, why am I not showcasing the SMB2 challenge stages? These are the challenge stages. They're just put into a different backdrop for some of them. So basically, if you haven't seen me play Super Monkey Ball 2, the difference between story mode and challenge stages, when it doesn't come to just extra stages and the bonus stages of challenge mode, they're near identical. The only difference is the location some of these stages will take place. But they're the same exact challenge stages. You know what that means?
Ready?
I had to do this at least twice, but obviously I did way more than that because I wanted to break time records. I wanted to go through these challenge stages without losing a certain amount of lives. And I had to do these story mode stages a whole more bunch of times because of all the different achievements there are. Some of those achievements you cannot get on your first run. That is just a fact. Also, speaking of facts, I don't seem to be rolling very fast. By the way, can you hear it with the rolling? That just doesn't have the same sound to it. The friction at how Yan Yan or any of the monkeys are rolling doesn't match up with the sound that it's supposed to sound like. compared to Super Monkey Ball 1, 2, and Deluxe. So there is that inconsistency, which is kind of weird, but as some other reviewers have said, it's not necessarily a deal breaker, it's just noticeable, unfortunately.
Ready?
Like I said, this game does so many things right. I do even love this game. But it's not perfect. It's not 100% perfect. I haven't even talked about the tilt controls yet. They're not perfect. Not that too many people are trying out tilt controls. But when it comes to... Okay. When it comes to just accurately trying to move your monkey... I was trying to show an example, but I really almost lost there. It is not 2 and 2. It is not perfectly made to follow the slight movements that you make. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, yes, I'm mentioning that game again. The Wii Remote Waggle Tech, where you just hold the remote up and slowly tilt it, it's better than this game's gyro is. I'm serious. I'm dead serious about that. The Wii Remote is better at figuring out how much you're moving your controller than this thing is. You know, the new tech. I don't know. Maybe if I had this out like this and I was moving it slightly, maybe it would be better. I'm not saying don't take out gyro.
Ready?
Gyro's fun to a certain degree, but my gosh, when you get the harder stages where there's thinner platforms, do not play gyro. I repeat, do not play it. Sometimes gyro does help with some of these stages, but that's like very, very little. You have to be used to the gyro in order to get it to work out for you. But it is another way for people to play the game and to possibly get good at it. Maybe they don't want to use the control stick. Maybe they somehow want to tilt the monk around, and that is what this gyro's good at. So, go ham, go bananas, go nuts. Do it however you want to. Well, I care. I'm just saying that the gyro is not perfect. It's fun to a certain degree, but it's definitely not perfect. So far, I'm doing pretty good at these stages, but I mean, this is only World 2. We got so much more to go. Can I make that? Yeah, I can make that. So I'm going to get the green goal achievement. Not that I'm going to showcase myself getting every achievement. Unless you want to see that. For some twisted reason, I could make a live stream where I tried to get all the rest of the achievements. This is gonna get me killed. Saw that one coming. Alright, turn around, hit the button, blah blah blah, let's go. The whole turning around concept is kind of overplayed. That was one thing I didn't really care for in Super Monkey Ball 2. And I especially don't like it that a bunch of bananas is also right behind you when you start the game. When I first started trying to collect bananas in stage 1-1 of SMB 2 of this game, I didn't even realize that there were bananas right behind me on the ramp. So I finished the stage, but then it didn't give me the perfect. It's like, oops, wait, I missed some bananas? Where are they? Oh, they're right behind my head. So that's something I kind of complained about. But I learned pretty later, please stop hitting that button. I learned later that collecting all the bananas for every stage, you really don't need to do that. And probably shouldn't. It'd be a fun challenge, but some of these bananas being so many, and the courses being so difficult to navigate sometimes, some are near impossible unless you slow down, and some I don't think AI can do it. I literally think there are stages where it's impossible to collect every single banana. But you know what? Being the crazy individual I am, I almost want to test that at some point. So, look forward to a video where I try to collect every single banana in every single stage! Yay! That won't make me go insane! I digress. Time for some more story! How are we gonna get rid of the bomb? How are we gonna get rid of the bomb? Well, Gongon's gonna kick it, of course! He's gonna kick a bomb! It's gonna somehow land on Dr. Baboon's ship, and now he is sunk. Literally. He is in the water right now. His ship ain't gonna fly, so what does he do? Well, he runs, of course. I mean, it doesn't show it, but he actually dies underwater. Here's the thing about some of these cutscenes. If you haven't seen the original cutscene it's inspired by, then some of this isn't going to make sense. Some of it. But we'll talk about that later. For now, I want to talk about this music. A lot of these underwater themes in this game sound so good. This one, it was a little less memorable to me, but I've grown to love it a whole lot more. But sometimes when I'm thinking back at how this song sounds, this is like the one song I usually forget what it sounds like. But that does not mean that it sounds bad. It's very tranquil. It's very atmospheric. Definitely gives underwater vibes.
Ready?
It's just neat. Now, there's some other things I'm going to talk about with this stage, some of which aren't so, neat. But one of the things I do want to mention, I don't think I could showcase it here. Some of these stages' gimmicks function differently between challenge mode and story mode. Like, take this spinning gear here. I don't know if I'm right about this, but it's possible in challenge mode, it will be spinning reverse of how it's spinning right now. So it may be easier to get into the goal versus how it is in story mode. Or, like, you're supposed to take a certain end of the platform. Like, if it's a spiral and it's spinning around and round and then it slows down, and that's when you have your chance to get across it. And story mode, it might be perfect. It might stop sooner and you can get on it. But in challenge mode, it may just be spinning constantly, and you have to press a button in order to change its direction just to get onto it quickly. It's just so weird to me. It's something where I'd have to show an example, and unfortunately, no, I'm not going to do it in this video. But I have an idea of making an extra video where I talk about some things that for some reason, within the hour or two I'm gonna be playing this game for, I haven't mentioned. Here's one thing I haven't mentioned, though. Pay attention, pay close attention to when the monkey flies up after I hit the goal. Now, I can't say this would be the same thing for story mode, but it's certainly the same thing for challenge. In the original games for the GameCube, you would see a silhouette of the next stage that you would be playing. You would see the underside of that stage. That is completely absent in this game. It's just those little things. Here's another thing. I didn't mention it yet because for some reason I almost forgot. Look at the original footage for me playing Under the Ocean on Super Monkey Ball 2 and compare it to now. Do you see something missing? Anything?
Ready?
Well, if you said a big, giant yellow fish, you would be correct. I don't know why, but Sega scrapped that. They do such a good job recreating a lot of these worlds with updated graphics, but sometimes, for some odd reason, they scrap out parts of the world. I didn't even talk about this when I showcased part of the storm stage. But the statues that are there are not the same statues from the original game. The original game basically had Aiai models, but they had gladiator costumes on it. The statues in this game for the storm areas, I don't even know what the characters are. I'm not sure if some of those are NPCs or enemies that appear in other Monkey Ball games, or if they're from other games entirely. I don't know. But they're certainly not monkeys in gladiator costumes. So, once again, nostalgia. The nostalgia goggles are pretty tight on me. It's not going to deteriorate me from liking this game. It's just things that I've noticed because I've played the other games for so long. When you're stuck playing some of these stages, because you haven't figured out how to beat a certain stage. I don't know why I'm doing this on fast now. Sometimes you just notice these little itty-bitty things that you never thought about before, but once you've noticed them, once you know they exist, I'm almost ready to turn off Gyro, but once you notice they exist, it's hard not to notice it. Like I said, that big yellow fish, now that I've mentioned it, and you go look at the footage where that yellow fish is, you can see it, it's sticking out like a sore thumb. Yeah, now you can't unsee that. Did they? You know what? Screw this.
Ready?
I don't know if the game already asked me this question or not, but also I forgot to turn off the speed.
Ready?
Alright. Go back. Here's another thing. Some of these achievements are hard. Like, I don't think they're even possible. Almost made it. I don't think they're even possible unless you do some of these gimmicks where you slow down time. There's this stage called Sieve. I cannot wait to get upset at it, but maybe I should stop doing that. But one of the achievements for Sieve is to get through the entire stage without stopping. Have you seen that stage? The goal is slanted. By the way, I'm still doing this. But hey, I made it! Poggers! Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that to come down. No!
Fall out. Ready? Go!
Oh, here we go again! Whee! Somehow didn't get squashed, but I didn't make it either.
Fall out. Ready? Go!
Alright. Let's clear the stage. I don't care. Watch the Mania Mel's go away. It happened. I wasn't paying attention.
Ready? Go!
Huh. It acted like it didn't happen. Maybe I was looking at the wrong number. I told you guys, I'm not messing around here. See? I'm doing whatever it takes to get through some of these stages. I'm already running way behind. So...
Ready? Go!
Let's do this. One thing that's weird with this Mad Ring stage, I don't remember having this problem in the original game, but if I just go full tilt, I'm going to hit the rim of that ring every single time, and it's going to drop me.
Ready?
If I don't stop and wait for the ring to just slowly, rotate away from me. Why am I having trouble here?
Ready?
Then I'm going to bump into that ring and it's gonna make me fall out every single gosh darn time. I think this is a good time to just show you how much the gyro isn't one-to-one with how I'm tilting.
Ready? Go!
So I may be turning off gyro for good soon. Maybe. There's still a few more stages. I'll tell you this much, once we get to the amusement park, I'm definitely turning it off. But let's just see how many more stages I can get through. There we go. While still keeping gyro on. I guarantee, World 5, gyro turns off. I am not going to argue that case. Alright,
Ready?
twist and spin! Well, my strategy is to wait until it does that, and then to just go! Jump! And not fall! Otherwise, the plan was pretty flawless there. Heck, I could do it without jumping. Maybe not so much with gyro, but... Was that too soon? Yeah, that was too soon.
Ready?
Whoops! Alright, try that again. How long have I been recording? 30 minutes? Not bad. 32 minutes and 50 seconds. Not bad at all. Especially considering how long I was stuck on that triple stage. Which I can beat. I just can't beat it very well with freaking gyro nonsense thing. Eventually I could beat it with gyro though. It's just...
Ready? Go!
I've gotten too flustered to a point where it's like I'm just kind of done with it. Whoops. Alright, drop. Perfect. Careful. There we go. I don't know if it would be possible, but it'd be nice if they could,
Fall out. Ready?
kind of change the gyro so you have the option to use one Joy-Con instead of both of them. That way you can hopefully lift it up in the air like the Wii remote. But you know what? There's a lot of things I want to ask Sega for. I mention this constantly in my other videos you probably haven't seen, VOD channel, link below. But I mention this constantly, and that's the fact that I feel like we need sensitivity for how much you move the monkey, aka moving the stage. I feel like sometimes it is not as responsive as it needs to be, or it's too responsive. Now you can mess around with the camera, which... Oh boy, I may have to show that anyways at some point. But it's not the same thing as controlling how much your monkey or whatever's in the ball, Sonic Yakuza, whatever his name is, and Beat! Beat from Jet Set Radio. Who thought Beat from a game that only got one title published for it would be in a recent Super Monkey Ball game? Certainly not me. Where's Knight? Where's Balin?
Ready?
Okay, maybe not Balin. I mean, I would like Balin, but we could have had Knights. We could have had Restar. Restar, guys! Where's he? Or Alex Kidd? Who wants to see Alex Kidd in a monkey ball? Instead, we got DLC you have to pay for Morgana, which I like. Hello Kitty, of all things. And whatever that monster is called in Monster Rancher. I think there's one other, but I can't remember what it is. There's also Sega units, but come on, who's gonna spend money on that? You already get with the deluxe, collector's version. Uh-oh. What's happening? There's a big whale behind you! What's it going to do? Well, maybe some of you know. I mean, the stage is basically based off what the title of the world is. Well, Dr. Baboon says that we should escape and that they should work together like good old Mario, Bowser, Sonic, Eggman until the bad guy just bops them across the head. Now let's talk about this world, okay? Listen to this music. Just listen.
Ready? Go!
Wow. That is so much more different than it is in the original game. This default music sounds so much different than the music that plays in Super Monkey Ball 2. But here's the odd thing. I kinda like it. Now, some people may know why I like it. I'm not gonna go there necessarily, but I kind of like the vibe for this. It's definitely not the same as the original music, but oh, I get chills listening to this. It's just so tranquil and lax, and I cannot for the life of me get this blue goal to stop where I want it to. Gosh dang it. I guess I'll try. But this music... That was so awesome. This music is so much different from the original music. But I dig it. I dig it. This is definitely not a remix. This is definitely not supposed to necessarily be based off of the music from Super Monkey Ball 2/Deluxe, because that's where this stage comes from. Well, world comes from. But regardless, I really like it, and I really don't feel like I want to use gyro here. Oh boy. Now, let's see how well this works. Hopefully this music keeps me calm. Oh, that was kind of close.
Ready?
If I tilt the monkey at just the right angle, I can make it halfway across this stage. If I can do that. Oh, there's something else I really absolutely need to harp on for this game. And you know what? I'm gonna showcase it now. Gyro comes off. Because you need to see this with your own eyes. I would have shown it earlier. Technically I did, but that was on a different video. But you need to see this. So first off, gyro's off. I can do this, and it will mean nothing. But watch. I am going to push forward. Okay? Does that look like I'm going completely straight to you? I'll do it again. She's either turning to the left or right. How is that straight? How is that straight? That's like my biggest complaint with the controls. Like, everything else I can overlook. But the fact that you can push forward, but it doesn't propel you straight forward, I cannot forgive that. Now, I don't know much about the whole technical issues when it comes to this game, or how they incorporate the controls. I'm just basing this off of another reviewer I watched. But this game, in case you didn't see it earlier in my first video, is made with the Unity engine. That is not the same engine that was used to make Super Monkey Ball 1, 2, Deluxe, Adventure, but Adventure has nothing to do with this. So, the controls are definitely different. They are definitely not as fluid. I am so done with this stage, by the way. They're not as fluid as the original game is. I could have slowed down time, but heck, I just wanted out of this stage.
Ready? Go!
Keep in mind that even though I'm skipping stages, even though I'm jumping, even though I'm slowing down time, I have went through every single... Wow, that was bad. Every single one of these stages off screen, including stages that you haven't even seen me play on YouTube yet, unless you look at my VOD channel. I have completed every single stage the right way. The legit way. The old classic monkey ball way. Except maybe I may have turned the camera a few times. I have not jumped. I have not used helper. I have not skipped stages. I have just used momentum to roll and navigate the obstacles without jumping, without handicaps, without any of that newfound nonsense, aside from, you know, tilting the camera. But I be in every stage legit, so when I'm skipping stages, when I'm jumping, when I'm slowing down time, this is just me trying to get this video to keep going, so I'm not stuck on a single stage. Yes, I could still jump. That I'm not stuck on a single stage for over 10 minutes. Been there, done that, don't want to do it again. You should have seen how I was on World 9 stuck on a single stage for over 30 minutes. Don't want it again. Now, I already mentioned I can't go straight, but if I didn't work that time. If I tilt it enough where I'm trying to stay on the straight and narrow by just manually moving the control stick, I could still make it go straight. But when I'm just pressing up, when I'm just pressing straight up north on the controller, it's not registering it as straight up north. And that bugs me more than a lot of things on this game. There's still some things that bug me. This game, in case you haven't noticed by my ranting, is not perfect. Heck, the, oh, I keep forgetting what this is called. Basically, the, give me a second. How far up or down you go until you basically hit a fail state. That's what it was, fail state. Yes, I figured it out. So in this stage, launchers, you're supposed to get launched to a certain height so you can get up to the goals. However, the fail state for this, and all other Monkey Ball stages, it's been decreased. Meaning that you won't have to go nearly as high or low until you hit that fail state, which means you lose, game over, fall out, try again.
Fall out.
Which you may or may not see on what has now become my least favorite stage in this world. Remember Arthropod? Remember that nightmare? We'll be talking about that too. But no, this is now worse than Arthropod. And again, I will discuss my reasoning for that. But you will also notice that there have been some changes made to this stage, like whatever this weird notch is, which, I kid you not, has glitched my game with the funniest glitch I've ever seen in a monkey ball game ever. But I will showcase that later. That may only show up on my Twitter at first, but eventually I will just show off a highlight of that clip, because it is the funniest thing I have ever seen. Point is, this game's physics, they work
10,
when they
9,
work,
8,
but sometimes
7, 6,
they could be
5,
a little bit
4,
jank.
3, 2,
Just
1,
a little.
fall out.
Just that much.
Ready, go!
I'm skipping this stage. I'm over it. I'm so over it. We need to get to the next world, okay? We need to keep this going.
Ready, go!
I love how this is called Randomizer, by the way. Cause that one stupid extra stage
Fall out.
later on in Super Monkey Ball 2, I think it's called Domes. That's more random than this one is. Oh, I hate Domes, and
Fall out.
so many other people do too. It's weird, I don't have the footage for it, but the first time I played Domes, I didn't have any problems. I just rushed it and somehow was lucky enough, alright, we'll stick to the blue goal. I was lucky enough to make it through in, like, maybe my first try. But ever since then, when I play Domes, I cannot stand that stage. In case you couldn't tell by one of my Super Monkey Ball 2 videos. If you move too fast, you might be propelled right off the stage. If you move too slow, you won't get over the domes, but you have to make it at a certain speed, that was awful, in order to navigate the domes. It's a mess. It's more random than randomizer. Give me a sec. I found a cheat. I'm not gonna be able to showcase it now, but I found a way to cheat getting to the green goal. That's all I'm gonna say. That was your hint. Oh dear. Okay, did you see that? Sometimes this game also stutters. The frame rate stays the same, but the game itself stutters. So you have like a millisecond where all of a sudden everything just stops, but then everything's still moving. It's very jarring, it's very weird. It's not a game breaker by any means, but it is another thing to nitpick about this game. Oh, okay.
Ready?
I want to focus on the positives. There are plenty of positives for Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. But my gosh, when those negatives are easy to see, sometimes it's hard to ignore it. Sometimes it is hard to ignore it. Okay, good, I made it. Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm fine. I'm fine for now.
Fall out.
Dang it. I don't know if my jump could clear that, but I just decided to risk it for the biscuit, and no. That wasn't worth it. It was funny though, at least to me. So I thought I would either collide right into the object and be sent backwards, or I would make it all the way up. That was just like halfway where it bumped me so hard I lost complete control of my primate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is a good way to incorporate the jump. So you can stop your momentum and balance it out. Something I might be using for a later stage in World 9, to be honest. But now, it's time to talk about Arthropod.
Ready?
Go on.
Go!
Tell me if you notice anything different. Anything. Have you figured it out? How about the fact there are no gaps? How about that? When I first saw that, my jaw dropped. It's like, this isn't even the same Arthropod stage. This is way easier. But, if you're trying to look for that challenge, Classic Mode. Classic Mode. It is not what you think. It is not what I thought. I thought when I saw Classic Mode as an unlockable, that it would texture all the stages in its classic format. No. There are stages that have been legit made easier in this game. But with Classic Mode, you can play the intended difficulty of those stages. So yeah, when you get the Arthropod, you're gonna see those gaps. And you're gonna hate them. And if there's stages you hate from Master Mode in Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, or there's stages where you think they're too easy to be in Master Mode, oh, try playing it in original. You will be singing a completely different tune. Meanwhile, Aiai and Gong Gong are going nuts! I can only assume they're trying to give the whale a stomachache. And they did it! Everyone escaped! Happy ending? Nope. There goes Dr. Baboon. Aiai's still mad. He's still frustrated. He has problems, and so do I. But now they're at an amusement park, except they cannot find Dr. Baboon. But they're at an amusement park! So why not have fun? Aren't you guys having fun watching this? Hearing me rant and rave like I'm doing? Perfect! Then let's have more fun! We are halfway in. Okay, maybe not halfway. We're almost halfway done.
Ready?
And now it's time for the amusement park music! This is so bouncy. It's so jaunty. It's obviously not the same track, but this is another one of those tracks where, whether it's the original or the default, I love it. I love it. Both have different sounds, feels, but I think both sound good. So I want to just shout outs to the musicians that created this piece and all the other pieces and default music of this game. You did good. There are hardly any music tracks that I completely just don't like. Now, one of those tracks is coming up though.
10,
But
9,
we will talk about that when I talk about
6,
it.
5, 4,
I think some of this default music, as different as it sounds, if it wasn't referencing older Monkey Ball games, if you didn't even play, if you've never played an original GameCube Super Monkey Ball game before,
Ready?
you wouldn't have noticed the difference. You wouldn't have had any problems with some of this music, I would think. Because this definitely gives amusement park vibes. It's not the same track, obviously, from OG Super Monkey Ball 2/Deluxe, but it's still good, unlike my gameplay. Well, I'm doing this now. Free fall! Oh, so close.
Fall out.
I'm just gonna try to reach the green goal. And yes, I will slow down time if it gives me that option.
Fall
Dang it.
Ready?
There was one time I ended up glitching on this stage. Like, I should have hit the gold tape. However, I hit, like, the side of the platform. And somehow, it just made me clip through everything.
Ready?
It was, very jarring. And I feel like I would have to purposely slow down the footage on my disastrous editing software that I'm using right now. In order for you to see just how jank that was. It was funny, but it was also very unfair. Oops. Well, that's unfortunate.
Ready?
I can make it, guys. I can make it. I could have done it the regular way, which I almost tried to do, but oh dear. Nope.
Fall out. Ready? Go.
I may skip this stage. We'll see. Alright, let's slow down time now. Maybe go for the blue goal, because maybe I shouldn't be an insane person. Come on, Yan, turn! Yes! Wait. Yay! See how slow down can be kind of fun? No? I'll prove it to you then. Once I get to wherever that stage is. Alright, welcome to Melting Pot! Where sometimes you can't even get into the pot on your first try. I think that's in, challenge mode. Which again, how is it challenge mode now that you don't have any lives?
10, 9,
Also,
7, 6,
this has a shorter timer than the challenge mode variant does in Banana Mania.
time over.
So there's that too, I guess?
Ready? Go.
It's just weird things like that is just kind of odd to me. Come on. This one's hard enough as it is. Be nice.
Hurry up. 10,
If I could
9,
just
8,
get
7, 6,
out
5,
of here
4,
sooner.
3, 2, 1, 0. Time over. Ready? Go.
May want to just skip this stage anyways because it's taking too long just to finish it. There's not much else to see except me rolling around uncontrollably.
Hurry up. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Alright, well, let's give it one more go.
Go.
This time is slowed down. Way down. That's a reference. So let's do some fun, crazy parkour stuff that, if you watched it in normal speed, would make you say, "What?"
Fall out.
You know, just like that.
Ready? Go.
Let's try again. A little less parkour, a little bit more get to the goal. So, I can slowly, gradually turn my monkey. That way I have just a teeny bit more control. That may shift me in the right direction. I said may. I don't think it's doing it right now. Come on. Come on. Oh, boy. If I don't get this try, I'm definitely skipping the stage. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Once again, I have beaten these stages legit. I'm just trying to make this more streamlined, which is kind of what this whole game does. Speaking of streamlined, watch this! Hold up. Let's try that again.
Ready?
Do not try to retry in challenge mode. That would send you back to the very beginning.
Fall out.
But
Ready? Go.
I have learned some tricks I've learned some tricks. I just need to actually be able to pull it off. Please, game? No? I'm not gonna stop doing this. I wanna prove. I wanna prove how much better I am at this game. Nope.
Ready?
I think I'm doing it too soon. So... Nope. I could jump. I'm tempted to jump. But I'd like to show myself doing it not jumping. I tried to jump, by the way.
Ready?
Yes, there's a switch where I could slow things down, but... I could do this without slowing it down. There we go-ish. Kind of, except I did some big bounce that kind of threw me off. Oh, for the love of Pete. Alright. I'll just use the jump. There we go. It's a little hard to slow down, though. That's like the only problem with this, thing I'm doing right now. You better hope you're going straight towards the goal, otherwise you're going straight down the cliff. But, again, there's a button where you can slow down those platforms. I'm just trying to be a funny man. Speaking of funny man, let's do some really stupid stuff. Watch this. Perfect. I might have did that wrong. Alright, let's try that again. Watch this.
Fall out. Ready?
One more time. Watch this. That was a little closer.
Ready?
Fourth time? I'm not saying I'm gonna reach the goal. I'm just showcasing how stupid fun it is to try to parkour your way. See, look at that. I sorta could have reached the goal. Alright, I'm done. Let's do it the intended way. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but sure. Let's do it this way, too. Perfect. Whee!
Ready?
You'll get it eventually, says Anthony. Different game. Same concept, though. I'll play that one day on my channel. I really, really want to. I gotta play the first game first. But I digress. If you need any more of a hint of what I'm vaguely hinting towards, look at one of my first videos I made on my channel. Now, I made a lot of videos that are just video game music. There is one other thing to complain about when it comes to the Unity engine. I can't show it here on Jump Machine, but I can certainly show it on a completely different stage. A stage I never once had problems with on Super Monkey Ball 2 for the GameCube.
Ready?
But wow, I have problems with it now. But I will talk about that later. Once again, trying to focus on the good. One good thing, I mean, obviously, of having the Nintendo Switch version is I can play this anywhere. I could be on a bus and be playing Monkey Ball. I could be waiting in line at Walmart and I could be playing Monkey Ball. I could be sitting in a car for 3 freaking hours, not saying I would ever want to do that ever again, and still be playing Monkey Ball, as long as I have a charger. So I love that we have a Nintendo Switch Super Monkey Ball game that's not Banana Blitz HD. Not good talking more about it. It's also interesting, in case you haven't noticed it by now, that when the monkey hits the goal, he, she, they phase right through the stage. In the original Monkey Ball games, wow, I just did that. In the original Monkey Ball games, they would get stuck on whatever surface was above their head, sometimes making the game lag, especially with the next world we're going to go to. But that is not the case in this, interesting remake. It's a great remake. It's better than a lot of the other Monkey Ball games we've gotten in the past.
Ready?
Well, in the recent past. But it's just not perfect. But it comes so close to being perfect. But it is still very fun. Especially, well, I'm not, okay, community question. Which demographic do you see this game being more fun for? The people who have never played Monkey Ball before and have access to these alternative ways to play that could make the game easier? Or is it more fun for veterans who have these achievements they can try to do and these extra modes, which I will be showing on my channel uncut? Because you guys deserve it. You deserve to see stages and modes I've never played before. Whoa! What are you doing? What is he doing? Apparently Dr. Baboon used the laser. But in case you couldn't tell, he shrunk Aiai. And technically everyone else. But it's just showing Aiai. I don't know if Dr. Baboon was thinking of making monkey soup, but the wind, Mother Nature, had other ideas. So with that said, welcome to Melting Pot. And this music.
Ready?
This is a straight up remix. And I love it. This has so much more energy, so much more of a beat, and it just goes in hard, especially in this next part. I'm just gonna let you listen to it. That dubstep is powerful here, and I think it sounds great. The original is nostalgic to me, but in some ways, I almost feel this fits better. In some ways. But I do appreciate the original, and I would not shy away from listening to the original track for Super Monkey Ball 2/Deluxe when it comes to Boiling Pot, not Melting Pot. Boiling Pot. Melting Pot's a stage. Boiling Pot's a world. Clearly a difference.
Ready? Go!
That's not going to stop me from enjoying this game. All the other things I have ranted and raved about aren't going to stop me from enjoying these games. It's just stuff that I have to get used to as a veteran player.
Ready?
Well, that was awful. Now I'll do this. That was way worse.
Ready?
This is also another stage where you are supposed to... Can we not keep doing that? This is another stage where you're supposed to get to the goal without stopping. Now you tell me how it is remotely possible for most players to stay on this course, be able to get across these stairs, which I should not be failing at right now, and be able to get into the goal without slowing down your monkey too much, where the monkey is going to a complete crawl. Well, let's try it this way. Not that I was wanting to demonstrate this, but the game's gonna do this to me, then so be it. So I'm still moving. Look at the kilometers, the kilometers, whatever they're called, that I am moving at while going through this stage. This is about to get bad, isn't it? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh boy.
Ready?
But yeah, you basically have to do something like that in order to get one of the achievements. And I don't know about you, but it doesn't seem very possible without slowing down time. I don't know why this stage is driving me crazy. Maybe it's the Unity engine, I don't know. I think I'm just kind of a little too eager. So, good job, Yan Yan! You did it! You almost became a vegetable, but you still did it. By default, baby! Victory dance! I'm referencing a show, I don't want to talk about it. Alright! Let's just go to the next. Oh! This one! Tears. I'm going to be shedding some. That joke never gets old. Well, let's see how well I do, I guess. I've sometimes been able to pull this off my first try, but this is not going to be one of those times, now is it?
Ready?
Alright. Alright. I don't know if turning on gyro, the accelerometer, or whatever it's called, is going to help.
Ready?
I'll say this much. Sometimes going slower on that ramp makes it worse. So let's try going fast and slow. Let's try that again.
Ready?
Try going quickly without slowing down and just make subtle movements to keep myself balanced. That was not subtle.
Ready?
Well, they haven't given me the turn on helper mode notification yet. Oh! Let's turn on helper mode. F this. I'm gonna take on the hardest one. Perfect. Maybe teensy tiny bit slower. Or maybe I could just do something a little easier than this. Dang it. Now some of you, including myself, may be saying, hey, why not use that stupid jump you've been spamming to make it over there? Well, you can't.
Ready?
But I think I can do this, if I do it right. I didn't do it right. Oh, well, wait. Oh, that was so close.
Ready?
Alright, let's go one tier down. One tier down, but we'll definitely still slow it down. So I can... Dang it.
Ready?
Stages like this that make me feel like my hairs are going to become white. So you have to be so careful. So freaking careful. Even then slow down if you're taking on sections like this. You're sometimes just kind of waggling the stick, hoping you can get that right position. You should see my hand right now. Oh my gosh, that was so close, I almost messed up. Whew! Alright. Done. I cheated, but who cares? I'm done. You're never gonna see me try to go to the red goal legit.
Ready?
If I am, it's gonna be off screen. That's for sure. Okay, that was awful. Almost tried to make a shortcut out of that, but I should be more patient. Gosh dang it, I said more patient.
Ready?
I can't blame the Unity engine for all my weird movements. I have the same problem with OG Monkey Balls for GameCube, where my hand just starts to shake a bit as I'm trying to do some of these harder stages where I have to balance more. Alright, what's next? Nail peaks? No thanks. I'll just do this. Almost messed it up, but boom. Look at those achievements pop up. Got the perfect clear. Time limit 20. If there was a non-stop, I would have gotten that one too. It'd be kind of neat to go for the green goal. You know, just showcase myself doing something challenging, different. That didn't work at all.
Ready?
But, it's not like I'm doing anything for a while. I'm gonna be stuck playing this for the longest amount of time. Ah!
Ready?
I will slow down time, though, if it comes down to that. I'm desperate to get into that green goal. However, if I slow down time... Ow. If I slow down time... No, when I slow down time. I'll be giving myself 3 chances. If I do not get into that green goal in those 3 chances, then I'm just going for the blue goal. We're gonna just move on.
Ready?
That way you can see the rest of the stages, hear the rest of the music, and experience the rest of this very, very odd video. Alright, here we go. 3 chances. Starting now. If I mess up early, it doesn't matter. That's a fail. And I'll have to try again. With only 2 chances left, but let's see if we can line this up. Looking good. Oh, I'm going too fast. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm turning the camera. Come on, come on. Oh, wait. No, 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 no.
Fall out.
I let down my guard. Dang it. I would have had that. But I let down my guard and I didn't turn the monkey or camera at the right moment. Ripperoni. Oh well. Let's try again. Your speed definitely is manipulated when you go into slow-mo. Slow down. So, if I were to pull back all the way when going across this ramp, I wouldn't even come close to reaching the goal. So I'm trying to find that middle ground. Oh. Well, I tried. To the blue goal! Let's see if I can get there easily. Okay, enough stupid stunts. Let's just get there the normal way. Because we are at 1 hour, 13 minutes, and I will go completely apeshite if I have to do 2-hour video. So, we need to move this one along. And yes, that's the closest I've come to legitimately cussing on a not 18 plus video. Welcome to the one where you have to learn which buttons to press. I'm good at this. When I don't mess up, that is. Up there was that lag, that not frame drop. Basically lag. Stuttering, that's what I was gonna say. There we go. That stage is complete. I think I saw a little bit more stuttering. Don't worry about it. Game's still running.
Ready? Go!
Boulders! Now I'm gonna do something stupid, right? Whee! Oh, wait. No. Jump! Yes! That works! Oh, I should have jumped more. There is a glitch with this game, in case you haven't noticed it yet. If you jump while going straight, you can go faster and you can jump higher. I think this is the best stage to try to demonstrate that. So, let me do the slow start, and then... Oh my gosh, it works.
Ready?
Alright, let's finish this stage. I know what to do. Now that I have jump incorporated. Oh, that was too fast. Rip. I could do this, guys. I could do this. Yes, I could do it the easy, not safe, not fun way, but I'm confident. There we go. Complete non-stop. Good stuff. Alright, back to the story. Dr. Baboon cannot find Aiai. And he's getting stressed out. And tired. So what is a bad monk to do but to relax in a spa? You tell me if it looks like he's relaxing. Because, yeah. It doesn't show him without his clothes. Which is probably a good thing. That was a little weird. A lot of YouTubers that review this Super Monkey Ball 2 and this game comment on that. But let me tell you what I don't like. This music.
Ready?
I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I've warmed up to it a little bit. A tiny smidge. But if you listen to the OG music in Super Monkey Ball 2/Deluxe, definitely not the same vibe. And honestly, the first one, despite whatever Galaxy Wiz said, has more of a Japanese and Oriental feel to it than this electronic stuff does.
Ready? Go!
The one thing I guess I can appreciate slightly about this music is that popping sound, which makes it sound like popping bubbles. But I'm not kidding when I say this is my least favorite track in the entire game. A lot of people will disagree with me. This is my comment. This is my viewpoint. You guys can let me know what your favorite music is, and I could just cheat my way through this stage. Maybe. There we go. Could have done that a little faster. Obviously, there's a different way you're supposed to do it. A genuine way. But you go look for my Super Monkey Ball 2 video if you want to see that. Or you can click the link down below to see my original video of me playing Banana Mania Story Mode. Here's the thing. With that video, I paid $5 to have the original music playing. And another $5 to use, basically Nintendo GameCube renderings of all the characters. So your classic Aiai, Mimi, Baby, Gon models are in this game, but you have to pony up $5 to see them. But the best part about that is there is now GameCube renderings of Yan Yan and Doctor. And it's just kind of funny to see that. It's up to you whether or not you want to pay for that, because let me be honest, some of these transactions for this game are really scummy. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Morgana, skin, all those extra skins for, like, Morgana, Hello Kitty, Monster Rancher, wrong one, and etc., they look good, but aside from changing what the bananas look like and the animation, they're skins. They're skins that you could basically say are the same as they are in Fortnite. They just aesthetically look good, but they don't have extra sounds, they don't have extra music. You'd be getting more content getting one character, one DLC character from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, than spending the money for even just one of the skins for this game. Now, I will say, just in case I need to clarify, that the skin for Beat and the skin for whatever that other character's name is, I think it starts with a Y, you can get that with the in-game currency in this game. But the Morgana, Hello Kitty, Monster Rancher, and possibly some other fourth skin, you have to pay actual money for it. And I don't like that. I mean, the skins themselves, like with Morgana, they don't have extra sounds. Heck, the skins for Sonic and Tails, classic 2D Sonic and Tails, they don't have much sound effects. The only difference, I went on the wrong one. The only difference is that, there's the ring sound. That was dumb.
Ready?
I wish this one had a better indicator about which path to take. I think it's this path. I hope I'm right. It's not gonna matter, I'm gonna fall before I can even figure it out. Some of these stages, it feels like you have to wait just to be able to get onto the stage, unless you know, use nonsense like jumps like this, where you go really, really, really fast, and can somehow control your speed when you make it to the end. Oh no!
Fall out.
Really? Really? You have to hit that part of the goal? What was I talking about? Skins? Perfect. Well, I guess we'll just wait. So, if the skins had extra sound effects, like if Sonic, when you press the jump button, made the classic... Okay, that was my headphones giving me a jump scare saying, "Oops, you forgot to charge me. Now you're going to run the berry out." Well, guess what? I'll just beat you to it. The headphones should still be operating. It's just I'm not wearing them. They're not on. Oh wait, they're still
Ready?
on. There we go. Except now I need to turn on desktop audio. Hopefully that works. Let me see. I might turn it up a little bit more. Oh, right. I'm still in the middle of a stage. My bad.
Ready? Go!
Hopefully the audio didn't, get too messed up. Oh, right, I'm on this stage. Silly me. Well, unfortunately, I can't hear the audio as much now, but I'm sure since the sound is coming from the computer itself and not the speakers necessarily, you should be able to hear it fine, if not a little too loud. It's so hard to balance out how loud my voice should be compared to the music. Obviously, if you can't hear my voice, that's bad. Okay? I'm gonna admit to that. That is definitely bad. That was also bad. Should've jumped. But if you can't hear my commentary, what's the point of me commentating? So, it's been a little harder to do it with OBS. Usually when I aim a flip video camera at my TV, I have the volume way up, but the speakers aren't powerful enough, so it still sounds like the music is softer. Plus, the speaker is more so in the back of the camera rather than front. So, can I please get through this stage, alright?
Ready?
You can hear my voice from behind the camera better than you can hear whatever I'm playing on the TV from the front of the camera. So, there is that little thing to deal with. Oh my gosh, I keep messing this up. Usually I'm not messing it up like that. Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna actually silently play the game for a second or two. There we go. There we go. That's what I was wanting to do. Perfect timing too, because it's time for everyone's favorite story mode. 8 bracelets. And yes,
Ready?
the stage
Go!
is hard. But here's the shocker, and I really wasn't ready for this one either. This is the easier version.
Fall out.
Did you hear me? This is the easier version of 8 bracelets. I don't know if you can tell, but I think these bracelets are thicker, meaning there's more platform to navigate across. But with original mode, you guessed it, the original 8 bracelets is there and ready to poke some holes in your ego. But I still have problems on this stage. Easy or not, this is very difficult. This is one of those stages where you have to practice it over and over again in order to understand the mechanics enough to be able to get to the end. But even then, this is still so difficult. I'm going to talk a little bit about one of the party games. Not too much in depth, but just mention something that I feel like I haven't really mentioned much before. So this is about monkey golf, particularly the mini golf mode, which is basically the SMB 1 mode.
Ready?
How do I phrase this? So you're noticing the momentum with Yan Yan here, with my monkey. It seems fine.
Ready? Go!
I mean, Unity engine, not everything is perfect. But when it comes to rolling across these rings, it seems like the momentum is still there. My gosh, I'm messing up here.
Ready? Go!
But monkey golf, mini golf is a whole nother story. It feels like the physics just don't exist. Now this is for SMB 1's mini golf, not SMB 2's regular golf. But still, the physics... Why? It feels like there isn't any physics at all. You hit a slant, like one of the pyramids. But instead, the monkey just bouncing up in the air and slowing down. It's hard. What I need to do at some point, which I will do, is I need to show a side-by-side comparison of how jank the physics are in this version of SMB 1 Monkey Golf versus the actual SMB 1 Monkey Golf for the GameCube. Because you cannot ignore those physics. You cannot. There's certain stages where it doesn't even matter. but there's like 1 or 2 stages where when it happens, it just kind of ruins your game in a way. Not saying that you can't beat the hole with those physics in mind, it's just you don't have quite as much control. There we go! Reach the green goal! What's the next stage? What's the next stage that I'm gonna complain about? Perfect. Quick turn.
Ready?
Remember when you could just go straight and be able to make it past the triangles in one go? Nope. No. I mean, I still made it, but that certainly wasn't
Ready?
straight. And then when I tried to line myself up to try to go straight, which I'm slowing down as I'm doing that, boom. Dead.
Fall out.
So, yes, this is
Ready?
harder.
Go.
But only because the mechanics with the Unity engine messed up just going freaking straight! And I don't understand it. I am befuddled by why that is an issue. Dang it. I'm trying so hard. There we go. Whew. Alright, next world. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. No boy, are we getting there. We're gonna get to some certain topics. Alright, so Aiai is still mad at Dr. Baboon, but he has an idea. They're going to go in his shirt, I guess? And bounce around. And now he's big. Do you see the problem? Alright! SMB show number 8. 2 more to go, guys. 2 more. Oh no! I found a robot that looks just like him except for the art style. Many robots. Go, Aiai! Take down robots! While listening to this fantastic music track. Wait for it. Waiting for it.
Ready? Go!
What is this? 'Cause it's certainly not the OG. But I like it. That stupid part of me, and there's a lot of stupid parts of me, likes this music. But my gosh, that menacing, foreboding sense of dread is gone.
Ready?
So is the hitbox on that fail state. It is so much easier to hit the fail state when you hit these pistons. And I could say this without wincing too much. Coda hates this stage now because the fail state is so much easier to hit with the pistons. Oh, he hates this. Also, I had trouble with this stage for the longest time. I don't know how I just got through it as quickly as it did. But, that brings me to another thing I should mention and showcase at some point. Let's talk about this music. It is, like, to the most literal sense, night and day compared to the original soundtrack. The original soundtrack sounds so mechanical, so menacing.
Ready?
But this sounds like we're in a fun park. And I thought we already went there. But at the same time, it also has that feeling. It kind of works. But in a different way. It's more... It's definitely unique. Speaking of unique, shall we look at these boxes? Like, really just take a good look at the boxes. Do you notice anything wrong? No? Look back at the original footage again. That is supposed to be an angry Aiai icon. Angry! Grrr! As in, I'm not here to be your friend, Robot Aiai. But that was changed in this game. Don't know why. Also, this is an easier version as well. This is a much more bigger, thicker version of the original stage.
Ready?
When I showcase myself playing the original mode, you might notice it. And if not, I will do a back-to-back comparison video at some point. That one's gonna take some time to edit and create, but I feel like it is necessary to get some of my points across. Gosh dang it. No, I don't need to slow this thing any more down than it already is. I just need to get through this stage. Even if it means skipping it. But I don't want to skip it. I really, really don't want to skip it. But what I will do is speed it up. Sometimes I feel like this actually helps me out more because I'm able to move across the stage faster. I don't have to worry about slowing down too much to a point where I'm going so slow that I'm losing momentum. Here, I'm still moving as quickly as I can to a degree, but don't have to worry about slowing down to a point where I no longer have control. And that is very bad if that happens, because that is a guaranteed loss for you. Versus, eventually, what I'm doing right now. But again, I'm not below skipping this stage. I've already played it many times, along with a lot of other states. What happened? Oh, okay.
Ready?
I thought I turned upside down for a moment. Oops. So, second community question. What are your thoughts on this music compared to the original? Again, at some point I'm going to do a comparison video so you can tell exactly how both of them sound versus the other one. So this is definitely not the same feel. In Conbro's words, he likes the music, but doesn't feel like it fits the stage. If this was on a completely different stage than the Clockwork Tower factory place we're in, then he'd be fine with it. But compared to the music that plays for this stage in Super Monkey Ball 2 / Deluxe,
Ready?
it's too different. It's just way too different, and I can understand that. But out of context, I feel like this music still fits this world. It's just a completely different vibe in general. Alright, good job getting through that stage. Now for Entangled Path. Well, if we don't fall too early, I'd say we press this button, make things go faster. Now, I've done this kind of a different way, a little bit more in a weird way, on my Super Monkey Ball 2 videos, but now I focus on where the green platform is, how close it is towards the middle.
Ready?
That way, when I slow it down, I have enough time to get not only to the middle, but I have enough time to reach the goal, because if you wait on just the play button and you don't fast forward it, you will lose Every time. Bet on it. So you have to fast forward it to a certain point where the platforms are lining up perfectly, but you have enough time to reach the goal. This one's difficult.
Fall out.
Okay, well that was annoying.
Ready?
This one's difficult at the very end, because you have to be fast enough to get across all the platforms. However, you need to slow down enough where you can hit the goal, or at least get on the one platform that isn't spinning, because once those platforms start moving, especially at the very end, you will fall. Uh-oh, speaking of falling. I'm falling behind! Careful, careful. Okay, that works. So go fast, but then like halfway in, slow down, and don't do that. But see how fast I just moved? Yeah, you know what? Nope, none of that nonsense. I'm going for the green goal. In some cases, I feel like the green goal's actually a little bit easier. In some cases. I mean, for one thing, you're not just rushing at max speed to get to the goal, but then you have to somehow figure out a way to slow down just enough in order to reach the goal, get into the goal, and not bounce off the goal like a pinball. Here, at least when it comes to jumping,
Fall out.
good work.
Ready?
You can reach that green goal a little bit easier. Heck, I'll try to even do this. Perfect.
Fall out.
Probably did that too fast, but
Ready?
I digress. I'm reaching that green goal, okay guys? I'm gonna get through this stage one way or another. Heck, I won't even slow it down this time. How bad can that be? I'm already feeling it. So, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. Slow things down just a teeny bit. Okay, we need to line it up. Jump. Line.
Go!
Woo! Boy, the momentum on that one. I barely was able to control it at all. Alright, next stage. Todders. So much more easier than the last two stages. You guys can argue my case, but
Fall out.
I love it when I do that.
Ready? Go!
You can argue my case, but if you can just get the right movement, it's easy.
Go!
It's easy, guys, okay? It's so much easier. Alright, next stage. Is it Vortex? I knew it.
Ready?
I've played this game for so long. Oh, it's turning the wrong way. Alright, hit the button. And let's go with the flow. You can tell I'm running out of creative commentary because now I'm just talking about the same stages you guys have already seen. Alright, let's do this. Can I get to the green goal? No. I tried to jump, by the way, but it didn't register right away. I think this is now one of those times when, like with Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD, the jump
Ready?
doesn't register right away. So let's just say I press the button now. Now? Now? Okay, there's like a teeny tiny slide to that. Oh no! I am on warp. I hate this stage so much that I actually cussed in the video. No, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you about that. I got so frustrated with this stage, I cussed on the video. And that's not even mentioning the master stages. Oh, I went ham on that. You have no idea how bad that got at the end. But with jumping, and technically with camera controls, this is slightly easier. I mean, pretend I didn't have to jump. Pretend I wasn't jumping. It still would be a little bit easier because you could maneuver the camera in a way where you could just press in a certain direction instead of pressing straight, and you would still make it.
Ready?
But now we come to this stage.
Go!
Trampolines. It shouldn't be hard. But the jumping is inconsistent. Sometimes you jump high, sometimes you don't.
Ready? Go!
And right now I'm not doing a very good job demonstrating that, but if you were playing the stage yourself, especially at this third trampoline, you would notice it. I swear, every single time I make it to the third trampoline, I am never boosted high enough to reach it. But sometimes you just never know how high it's gonna bounce you. Look at that! Look at that! Did you see that?
Fall out!
I wasn't gonna make that to save my life!
Ready? Go!
These bouncing mechanics are inconsistent. And it's so weird because all you're doing is standing on a bounce platform. That way, you can bounce up to the next platform. But sometimes it doesn't bounce you high enough. I'm gonna lose, aren't I? Okay, not yet. Not yet, it's fine. Whew. I had a lot of trouble on this the first time I made it to this stage. During my story mode playthrough, where yes, I said a bad word, so I'm gonna have to make sure only people of a certain age can see that video. It doesn't show the most flattering side of me. What?
Fall out!
Okay, I pressed the jump button, but this might... I'm gonna test something. This might be on the same problem as Banana Blitz HD, where if you're leaning on the edge... Try over here. Okay, well, I was still able to jump, so I guess there was a delay. However, in Banana Blitz HD, because, yeah, sure, let's complain about that game some more. Why not? In Banana Blitz HD, if you are, on the edge of a cliff, I don't think the jump line will function. Same thing as if you are in mid-air and you start to hit the ground. If you hit the button at a certain time while you're still in the air, it will not register the jump. For a game that requires you to jump to beat the majority of the stages, also doing a challenge video where I try to get to as many stages as I can without jumping in the original. When you're required to jump for the majority of the stages, it's not good when not only is your jump delayed, but sometimes doesn't even register at all, depending on when you press it. I really, really don't like Banana Blitz HD. I love Banana Blitz, but the remake... No. There's some charm I can see in it, but there's just too many negatives for me to ever recommend it to anyone, let alone Plant Shy Guy, who I bought the game for. Regardless, the factory blew up, and Dr. Baboon's going to use this rocket ship, which is a real rocket ship in the amusement park, to get away. So onward, Aiai, use your flying move. I'm sure you have a spell for that. Chase down Dr. Baboon and take him down. There they go. The magical spell is... Woo! 2 more worlds! And let me tell you, when I heard this music, it hit me. It hit me in a way that, oh my gosh, gives me
Ready?
chills even now.
Go!
I love, like absolutely love the original track for Super Monkey Ball 2 and Deluxe for this world.
Fall out!
But this music, which sort
Ready?
of kind of has the same feel slightly, a little more electronic, but this music, especially getting towards a certain part, oh, it sounds so good. It has such a perfect space
Fall
atmosphere.
out!
And all of a sudden, I'm
Ready?
bad at this
Go!
stage. Serial Jump. I don't know what it is about this stage, but...
Go!
Okay, well, I did that time. I was struggling on that stage for so long. Oh, but the next stage... If I was struggling 30 minutes on that previous stage, then
Ready?
this took over an hour. The concept is simple.
Fall out!
You're supposed to roll across
Ready?
each platform
Go!
that's slanted either left or right. Every time you go across one of these platforms, it gets steeper in comparison.
Fall
Remember
out!
that part where I said going
Ready?
up an
Go!
incline is harder in this game? I hate this stage! But, with camera controls and jumping, you can manipulate this stage in a different way where you could beat it. See what I'm doing with the camera? Every time I make it across, I just turn it. And then slowly try to push my monkey up.
Fall
Oh, but
out!
that's hard by itself.
Ready?
So,
Go!
let's try jumping. It has worked in the past. I think it would work better if we slow things down.
Ready?
This
Go!
stage is just so difficult. May I remind you, in case you didn't realize it, that when I first played the story mode for this stage, I ended up not having the jump function on. I don't even think I had the camera function on. Remember, you can turn that off. I was just trying to get through it legitimately, and I hate it so much. Here's another thing. With some of the worlds, including this one, and especially the bathtub one, not bathtub, washing machine one, I turned off the music. Like, I did this, and I just found the track on YouTube and played it. Because some of this music was driving me completely insane. So why am I on this thing right now? Well, we're gonna show off camera sensitivity. Let's just say the camera's not sensitive enough. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Look at how fast I can turn this stupid camera. It's sensitive now, that's for sure. So if I turn it like this, it makes me want to die. Not really. We're gonna turn this on because I'm gonna need it by the end of this, but... Now let's do the opposite camera sensitivity and see how well that works. So now it's at a 1, and when I turn the camera... Oh. Well, if I was going for a cinematic way of doing this, sure. I will say, it makes it easier where the camera's not shifting to push the monkey. It's not good. But, depending on the stage, you could try to get it to work out in your favor. But yeah, I usually just prefer to have the sensitivity at 3 and keep it that way. But you could manipulate the camera sensitivity to beat certain stages. That is a legit strategy, and one I would highly recommend if you just want to get on with it! So, without further ado, here is parkour slow-mo jumping. Didn't work. Gosh dang it.
Ready, go!
I swear, I would have to test it myself, but I swear the OG version of this stage, which is the same version but with different physics, I think the Super Monkey Ball 2 version of this stage is much easier. Dang it.
Fall out. Ready, go!
Because of the physics engine. The physics engine is so much more different from this game. This game's physics engine, it could be worse. Trust me, it could be worse. I played Super Monkey Ball Jr. Won that gag later. But it's not one-to-one with the original games. So veteran players, yeah, you're probably gonna get a little upset at this. But if you practice, if you learn the moves, or if you just spam that jump button like no one's watching, you will find a way to get through these stages. I did, so if I can do it, a not in the record books monkey ball player, I'm sure you could do it too. It just takes practice. Coen Bros has skipped a lot of stages purposely, but I think that if he practiced, if he tried to get... Why am I suffering at this stage right now?
Ready, go!
If he tried to understand the controls and even... I mean... Okay. Here's the thing. Slowing down the game speed helps tremendously. I'm not against people doing that. But I feel like if you decide this stage is too hard, I'm gonna skip it, then you're not utilizing all of the ways Sega tries to make this game easier. You can get more time, you can slow down time, you can jump. Jumping only costs you a time record at the end, basically saying that it's not giving you... I don't know how to say things. It doesn't count your time. So when it says how long it took for you to complete a single challenge course, it's not going to show you that time. But, I mean, that's not really that big of a deal. People that want to prove they're the best, yes, they're probably, and rightfully so, going to play the game like they played it back in 2001. I think that's when the original game came out. But then there's people who aren't good at Super Monkey Ball, or have never played the game before. These are legit strategies, and I'm fine with that. I've done both legit, and I've both done cheater, punk, and heater. And I can still enjoy the game either way. So, I'm just saying, try to beat these stages. Try. Some of them, especially when it comes to extra hard expert stages, or dare I say master mode. Why did I fail?
Ready, go!
Some of those stages are gonna... they're gonna drive you absolutely bananas! I said bananas again! I needed to. But they're all legit beatable. Some harder than others, obviously. Alright, let's do this. Once again, if you want to see me beat the stage legit, find my Super Monkey Ball 2. video. Heck, I'm gonna make a playlist for all my LPs at some point and put them on a single channel. That way it's easier for you to find those Let's Plays.
Ready?
So look forward to that. I'm in the middle of doing that. I've been kind of procrastinating with it, I'll be honest. A lot of the procrastination, and I'm being blunt here, a lot of the procrastination is because there are some projects that I would like to put on my channel, but I'm afraid I'm going to get in trouble with YouTube because it's too crass or too not safe for most of anyone to watch, or they're a licensed game, like from Disney or something like that. The last thing I want for my channel to suffer, my Wii2PLAY channel to suffer, is for the channel to be shut down because I decided, hey, I want to try putting up this video. I hope for the best, but YouTube's like, no, you cannot do this. You cannot put this video up. So we're taking down your channel. I'm sure they'll give me like a 3-strike thing, but I don't want to get a strike on my channel. It was bad enough when I was playing anime Pokemon music, playing I Want to Be the Very Best on a Super Smash Brothers stage. I'm surprised I got away with that, to be honest, but I know better now. There's still some music I use for updates and stuff. Just blasting the Tetris theme out loud on my speakers that the companies don't like. I can't even play the full Kingdom Hearts intro video without getting a strike. Not a strike, but a copyright notice. And I'm just like, come on. It's not like I'm using this to promote my stuff and get money for it. All I'm doing is experiencing this cutscene, showing my reactions to this cutscene. Trying to experience the game together with you guys. I mean, if you don't want to see spoilers, that's fine. Don't watch the video. But I'm just showcasing my reactions. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Here's another thought.
Ready?
This stage is too slow. Remember when this air hockey goal was way faster than this? Classic mode. Go play it. Go suffer. I guarantee you will. Heck, I forgot how to even do this stage legit by the time I went to classic mode, which is really sad because there is one way, I'm still losing by the way, there's one way that you can get through the stage pretty quickly if you move your monkey at the right time and movement. It's all complicated nonsense that you'd have to be practicing the game in order to master.
10, 9, 8,
Just
7, 6,
no,
5,
no,
4,
no,
3, 2,
no,
1,
I can't
0.
even catch a
Time
slow
over.
goal. Alright, well, let's
Ready?
try that again. Run for that thing. Okay, running might be exaggerated. Oh, come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! I said come on! Come on already! We still got one more world to go through. And those have original stages for story mode. You will not find those stages in challenge mode, but you already knew that! Just get me through this stage! Oh my gosh! That aggroed me so hard. I was touching the tape. But the game's like, nope, you didn't break through. Okay, game.
Hurry up! 10,
Thanks.
9.
I'll just skip you now, thanks. Gosh dang it. This is a different profile, so I don't mind losing coins here. If I'm losing coins. I may not even be losing coins, but who cares? Story mode! Oh, the doctor's gonna turn the bananas into peppers! Or curry, technically. He's gonna make the bananas all taste like curry! Miss my voice acting? I do. This is Aiai and Co. And wherever Mania and Doctor are, time to take Dr. Baboon down once and for all! We're gonna blow up that laser, and we're gonna make the first banana rain you have ever seen. Second time, technically. Maybe more, depending on how many people you've watched play Super Monkey Ball 2 Deluxe and Banana Mania in one go. Alright, let's get through this and not fail. That was pretty fast, man. Alright, well, that stage is easy. But now we get into the labyrinth stages.
Ready?
Starting with Gimmick. We haven't even started talking about the music yet. This might very well be the best remix in the entire game. And listen to this dubstep. I am not kidding you when I say it reminds me of Kirby Planet Robot. There's this one level in the game where the last half is just this type of dubstep, and it just sounds so good for a tech type level. Alright, we're gonna spam jump a little bit because I don't want to wait. I don't have time to wait.
Fall out.
But you know.
Ready? Go.
You know what they say about the eager beaver? He doesn't get the box top toy.
Ready? Go.
If he just sends in the box tops instead of redeeming them at the bit. What am I talking about? Obviously, I'm doing a nod to Angry Beavers, but I think I just kind of lost my commentary for that, so I'll just end it off there. Go watch the Box Tops episode. It's my most favorite Angry Beavers episode. But let's talk about monkeys again, because maybe you guys haven't noticed, but I haven't really played every single Monkey Ball game on my channel. Now, Splits, I have no idea how I'm gonna play Splits. It's on either the PSP or the PS Vita. They both seem like the same thing to me, honestly.
Hurry up. 10,
I would have
9, go.
I would have to buy the unit first off, which probably is a lot more expensive. Maybe not. It could be a collector's item, even though it didn't sell well. I don't know. But I also have to get the game.
Ready?
And I have to focus the camera on the game, which I'm not alien to doing that. I still use my flip video camera to this very day.
Fall out.
But it just seems like too much money and too much effort. But what about emulation, you may be asking? Well, shame on you, even though one of the first games I played for my channel, minus Amazing Island, was an emulated version. But emulating the PSP Super Monkey Ball Banana Splits game is highly not recommended. First off, I'm not even sure if I can find an emulation software that would work with that.
Ready?
And second, there are certain games and activities in that game that will not work in emulation at all. Like, there's ones that require the touchpad, ones that require you to take a snapshot. And emulators cannot do that stuff. Heck, I was lucky I was able to get the mic to work with WarioWare Touch. Boy, I'm going on a tangent today. Sheesh. Anyways, regarding other Monkey Ball games, which includes Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll, I do want to play that for my channel at some point. I don't know when, but at some point. Heck, there's some lost footage before I even start doing a YouTube channel of Coen Bros playing Step and Roll, and I am basically a jerk. If you saw my commentary for Mario Kart 8 the original Mario Kart 8 for the Nintendo Wii U, multiply that by 2 and you get me being very less than helpful during Coen Bros playthrough. It's still funny, it's just I'm being way more insensitive than I have any right to be. But one day, you guys might get to see that footage. Just know that I throw a lot of insults his way without, any reason to.
Ready? Go!
But I'd like to give you just a quick idea of what I'm talking about when I say the very line that's in the video that Dakota is so desperate, he's playing with his butt. That is so out of context, it hurts. But no, that's a real line. That's a real line I said. I'm partially sorry for saying it. But, once you see the video, maybe you'll understand. But, that's probably about as bad as what I'm about to say next. The line he said, I'm the king of butt games. I gotta stop. This got so much worse. Can we even talk about touch and roll where Aiai's shaking his... Alright, go! Let's just get out of the stage already, jeez. Or not. I guess we'll take a little bit longer. It's fine. We're past 2 hours! No! What did I say? What did I say earlier? I said if I go past 2 hours in this recording, I'm going to go apeshite. That was my exact words. I went past 2 freaking hours. Dang it. Oh. See, I'm gonna be less transparent with you guys.
Ready?
When I thought about what videos I was going to upload when it came to Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, I gave myself one rule, and that was not to rehash on the same levels that I've already played. You know, this whole story mode I'm showing off, this! But at the same time, when I started playing the game, I noticed so many imperfections and so many differences compared to the controls and modes that this game has that are drastically different from the GameCube games. So I said, okay, if I can make a video where I talk about my true thoughts on this game, all the pros and cons, while showing footage that I had already recorded on my VOD channel, link below, then that would be a good way to go right into the next portion.
Ready?
And I don't just mean the party games, where I purposely showcase all the new modes, which would start with reverse stage mode, where you go through the stage but in reverse. You start where the goal usually is, but the goal is where the starting point is. You'd have to see it in action to understand what I'm talking about. Maybe you already understand it. But the production and just how much I was gonna have to deal with the More X, which I used to love. I was searching for a long time for my perfect editing software, and I thought this was it. But suddenly they do this update that literally made the program much worse. So when that happened, when I was trying to figure out how I'm going to splice together different recordings and how many videos I would have to edit and have space for on my computer, which is already running out of space thanks to all the computer games I've downloaded, it just all became too much. It was too much to think about, too much worrying of stuff I had to edit, too many videos I would have to go through. And I said I would give myself a week, but something happened that week, something happened the next week, something happens every single week. My point being is the longer I took to make that a reality, the more I start to realize I'm going to need months to pull this off. So I just kind of threw in the flag and said, okay, I'm gonna play the same modes, the same story mode, the same challenge modes, and talk about the same things I already talked about in videos that you can only find on my VOD channel again, plus maybe a third time, and just leave it at that, while showcasing gameplay. That was not the E.
Ready?
That was the B, my bad. Gameplay of this, even though it's stages you've already seen. But I also wanted to showcase the music, and I am just so bad at this. A very professional YouTuber here. Oh, if you enjoyed any of this, whether it's my commentary, seeing the stages, hearing me talk about the music, whatever it is, let me know down in comments, okay? I hate when I put all my effort, when I put so much stress into something I'm passionate about, but drains so much of my energy.
10, 9, fall out.
Serious?
Ready? Go!
Look, you get the point. I hate putting so much energy into something I put so much effort into, and it barely gets a whisper. Alright, welcome to the last stage, which doesn't say AV on it at all. Instead, we have Mimi in a heart and Dr. Baboon in a heart that's upside down. Amusement Vision didn't work on this. Yes, I said the actual correct name of the company this time. Slow clap. With that said, let's get through this stage! Eventually. We'll do it eventually. God
Fall out. Ready?
I've kinda got the right idea. Sorta kinda. But part of it I might be rushing through, and hey, I don't have to use jump. It is possible to beat this stage without jumping. However, I haven't done that in a while, so I'm gonna manipulate the game a little bit. Not that this is my first time doing this. You've been here for 2 hours and 23 minutes. I think you know where a lot of this is going. There we go!
Go!
Go! That is the entirety of Story Mode, which I think was a lot shorter than the 4 or 5 hour video I first posted. Link below. I digress. Let's get into the end. Aiai and friends are destroying the space station and the laser. And there goes Dr. Baboon and what's-his-face. Dr. Baboon gives up. The white flag's been raised. And bananas rain from the sky. And that's it. That's the story. That's the whole entire story. And this is the credits. We don't need to watch that again. I just want to say that despite all the nitpicks I have and all the times I've actually raged on this video alone about the mechanics of this game, this is a great monkey ball game. I would pick this over Banana Blitz HD tenfold. I love this game. Sega did a good job with porting a lot of this stuff. Not perfect. They made some changes that are questionable, if not just frowned upon. But honestly, we could have gotten worse. We could have gotten another remake of 3D, Super Monkey Ball 3D. I don't know, we could have gotten an Adventure 2. Who cares? I'm just surprised at how much love and dedication Sega put into this IP. It's one of those IPs that you don't hear that much about, but Sega went ham with this game. All they could have done is just ported the stages and done that. But we have cosmetics to dress up the monkeys. We have additional stages that are a fun diversion, but a massive challenge to veterans. We can jump, we have gyro, we can slow down time. Sega did so much for this one game. There was supposed to just be a port of Super Monkey Ball 1, 2, and slightly deluxe. I've got a few more complaints. We do have the deluxe stages, however, I will confirm right here and now that considering there's an ultimate mode in Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, those extra stages, by completing challenge mode without using a continue, do not exist in this game. There's that nitpick, and then there's the nitpick you may or may have not noticed, even though my brothers were never here for those videos, where you cannot play multiplayer in challenge mode. There is no way to switch between two different monkeys, and there is no competition mode. The one thing I wanted the most out of this game. But who knows? Maybe there'll be an update to this game. Who knows? The game's not perfect, but it's still good. And if you are a fan of Super Monkey Ball or you have an interest in this game, I recommend you play it. Yeah, we don't have any lives, but the arcade system's still there. You can still try to beat your own times. You can still try to master these stages and get better at it. And in some cases, that's all you can ask for. There is the party games, which are hit or miss, but I will be discussing and showing that in a completely different video. My gosh, I talked for almost the entire credits segment. Well, I may just let the credits play themselves at this point. But I do want to thank you all for watching. And until my next Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania videos, which includes new stages I've never played and modes I've never tried, this has been Wii2PLAY. I got nothing left to say, so I hope you enjoy your day. So take care out there, enjoy whatever your favorite games are, and I will catch you later. wrong button.